Hey guys, how are we doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our TD Sequential look at the major markets and some individual companies. So we'll go straight over to the charts. Yep, so first we'll start off with the S&P like we always do. So yeah, we had this sell line in the S&P based off a 4 hour 9, I would assume. Yeah, off this 4 hour 9 just here. So we broke below that, and yeah, and then we obviously got the move down to the trend line. The trend line we knew was quite important also. So if we break the trend line, we're looking at further downside to, I would say, this level as our initial target, which is about 3,070. So yeah, so unless we kind of get picked up at this tentative horizontal here, I think we'll be making our way at least down to there. But yeah, I mean, maybe at some point we're going to come and back test the 786, or maybe we're just going to keep making our way down. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens there. On the daily, so daily, you can see we break below the daily 9, which there's a TD Sequential right there for you. Often if you don't break through the first one, you have a higher likelihood of breaking down from the second 9. It's called basically a double 9, 2 9s, isn't it? A double 9. So yeah, we have obviously trading considerably below this 9 candle now. Although obviously this is not closed yet. But I mean, it's come through this trend line as well. So pretty much is triggering sell trades there. So yeah, let's have a look at the 12 hour as well whilst we are here. Just waiting for the TD to load up. Yeah, so the 12 hour 9, we have this horizontal at 12 hour 9. This is basically exactly the 786. So yeah, I mean, it's just looking like we're going to get more of a move, at least down to this horizontal, or even maybe more. Even if we start to get a bit more of a sell-off here, if we start to get a bit more traction, that's what I'm looking for. A bit more momentum to the downside, either the 618 or potentially the top of this horizontal here, which we will draw on actually, just so we've got it on our chart. So there's either the 618 or this horizontal that we could be aiming for our first level of support. And that may bounce us back up, or that may just hold price up a little bit before a further fall. And then clearly below this in the 618, it's a 0.5 fib. But that's not necessarily going to happen. We can reverse this. This could just be a fake out underneath the trend line, and we could be back up by the end of today. You know how these stock markets can be these days. But anyway, over to the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is looking considerably stronger anyway than the ES, as you can see. We're not even below the 12 hour 9. Let me just get the daily 9 on. Daily 9 is pretty much the same place anyway. Yeah, we're not even triggered a sell trade in the Nasdaq yet. I mean, that just is testament to how strong it is. And it's still basically trading above the highs of here as well. So yeah, I mean, Nasdaq is really strong. So obviously you got to pick your battles. This would be a good battle to pick. The Russell. We know the Russell is technically weaker. We've got this major trend line as well in the Russell, and if this is lost, this could see a return to the lows. But it's not. It doesn't necessarily have to go that low. We could get picked up anywhere around this zone. Yeah, but this looks like a bit of a fake out above the 200-day back under, and then potentially starting a downtrend now. So. Yeah, looking dangerous for stocks at the moment. You can see the 4 hour, great 4 hour 9 as well. Did that coincide with a daily as well? It didn't, but we were looking at this on this 4 hour 9. Did we have a 12 hour? Yeah, we were looking at this on this 4 hour 9. So yeah, that was a great trade. Initially targeting this trend line. I mean, we may get a bounce there. We may get picked up at this level, or well, if we don't, then it's pretty much curtains. So it's just how low are we going to go? But yeah, so right, oil also is making a move. Lost its trend line support. So that is obviously very bearish. That's USO. If we look at oil, just wait for this to load. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to chart this contract because of the blip that we had down. But yeah, I mean, this sort of trend line we've had going up, we've lost this as well. So yeah, oil looking like that we could be actually in for some downside. Like I said, we don't know what level we could get picked up at. It doesn't necessarily have to take out the lows, go to the lows, or anything. But I mean, it does look like we may start a downtrend. Gold is obviously looking fantastic, as we said. Basically, we said we get back above here. We are looking for, basically looking for the top of the channel. Yeah, you can see we got held up by that 4-hour 9, held up by it, but obviously we blasted back through, and obviously once we traded through it, that was the move up. 12-hour. I mean, you can see how great this channel is. I mean, we broke below it, it got back up. We had our 9. Once you traded above the 9, then it was just onwards and upwards and targets the top of the channel, and then obviously we have to decide if we're going to break through that channel when we get there. So yeah, great trades in gold. It's trading nicely. Yeah, I mean, whilst targeting this top of this channel is great, I mean, you would have to assume if we come up with this momentum that we are going to break through, and then we'll be, well, here we go, and then we have this arrow drawn on here for like basically mid 1800s. Silver looking good, but not quite as good as gold. You can see here, similar price action to gold. We took out the horizontal, faked out, came back above, found support on it, and now working our way back up. Anything on the 4-hour of note? No, nothing really going on here. Nothing really. Right, gold silver ratio, I guess, is looking a bit stronger, because gold seems to be doing okay at the moment. Yes, I mean, we broke above the line. This is on the 4-hour. We'll go back to a daily. Yeah, you see we broke above the line, got rejected, but I mean, are we going to keep going down, or are we going to keep going up? It's hard to say here. Again, we're still just in the same channel. We faked out. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to go down. We could then find our way back up again properly this time and make a move back up towards 100, but hard to read this one. Hard to read. I mean, the trend is your friend, and it is looking like a bear flag. So, but obviously confirmation taking out this low will signal more downside. How's copper doing? Copper had a nice move up on what? Let me show you. We had a daily 9, but also I believe we had a very nice looking 4-hour 9. Look at that, guys. 4-hour 9. So this one didn't close with flow, didn't activate a trade, but guess which one did? This one activated a trade. So it's decision time for copper. I mean, are we gonna find support at the top of this trend line, bounce back off, or we're going to find our way into the channel, or we're going to break through the channel? But I mean, copper on the 9s, the 4-hour 9s, you guys know is my favorite. I did a whole video on this. So yeah, there we go. I mean, that one would have been a great one to attempt to obviously have to trade in, but it didn't activate. Look, we had it drawn in. This one obviously did activate. This one nearly got to the 9, but didn't quite. So if you were looking for a trade below that 9, you also didn't get one, but here is where you did get one. So this is how the TD keeps you safe. It tells you when to look for the entries, but if you don't get the confirmed entry, then you don't have a trade, and by the time you do get a confirmed entry, then you've got a better chance basically of making money. So that's what we've got going on there. Yeah, wheat is looking a bit difficult here to find to make much sense out of. It's not really a formation we just dropped out of the triangle basically. I mean, we could potentially get supported here, and then bounce all the way up, but we'll just have to wait for a potential TD entry, which I think we may get. We may be getting, or we nearly got. I mean, if we trade lower, we will end up having a 12-hour 9 in a day's time. If we stay where we are, then we won't. Obviously daily's got a long way to go before daily gets a 12-hour 9. But sorry, before the daily gets a 12-hour 9, before the daily gets a daily 9. So yeah, I mean, what I would really be looking at here is a potential it's a potential channel forming, really, with the top and the bottom. We'll draw the top on now whilst we're here. So maybe we're going to form a sort of potential trading range, which isn't the worst thing. Trading ranges are actually the best thing. These are what you want to find and identify pretty quickly to make the most of. Smart sheet, not really done a lot, hung around where it is. So obviously had a big sell-off first. The same with Slack, not really participating in today's sell-off, but then it's already sold off a lot. Costco was a trade we were looking at. It's still looking all right here. We've not broken the trend line even with stock market weakness, so we could definitely be seeing a move up in this if we start to see any stock market strength. Another interesting one we're looking at. for the TD, this Nikola Corporation that had a big bump up. It's like makes electric vehicles. It's definitely an in stock at the moment. But yeah, we've had our 4 hour 9 there. We also had what is we didn't have a daily 9. I had a daily 9 here, but we blasted through it. I mean, you can see this is it. This is what we look at. No close below it, therefore no entry. And then once we trade above, I mean, we just gapped up, didn't we? But you could have bought that open. But yeah, and then obviously weekly is looking a bit dicey, guys. A weekly 9 with a long wick. So this is not one that I would necessarily want to be in. But I do know someone who is in this for a lot of money at $50. So no, sorry, at $60. So basically at market now. So I mean, the guy, well, fair play to the guy, balls to buy this, but I did tell him not to, but hey, some people just don't want to listen, do they? Monthly, obviously not a lot going on here. An aggressive 13. I mean, there's not enough real history to look at a monthly in this. So Clorox, whatever it is. Let's have a look. Clorox, that's it. Let's get down to a daily. Yeah, daily looking like we've got to the top of this channel, so we're going to break through, make new highs. You always have to sort of give it the benefit of the doubt that we may be going to break through, especially in horizontal ones. Trend line, like ones that are obviously trending upwards, they can get, those channels can get traded more, respected more, but obviously horizontals, price does want to break through. So we'll have to look for an entry. I mean, there's no real TD entry here, so nothing on the 4 hour, nothing on the daily, and nothing on the 12 hour, but there's just a horizontal here, so we'll have to see what happens. Right, so Boyd, which I am short of, I think, as of, was it a daily 9? No, it was this 4 hour 9 that I got short of just here. So yeah, short of this daily 9 with the close below. A nice gap down this morning. We're quite a lot lower. We were definitely well, we got down to, we didn't realise we got that low, but at the moment we've had a bit of a bounce, so we'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. Are we going to make it to this line? This is my target. Well, it actually is $18, but this will do. 17 and a bit it will do, but yeah, target of $18 for this. We've obviously sold off quite a lot today, so having a bit of a relief rally. So see if we resume more downside in this. TDOC flying. Look at this. TDOC. Why didn't I told you guys, didn't I? I wasn't looking at this anymore because it didn't look that great. But this horizontal wasn't. Basically just sub $50 as a near perfect entry for an, yeah, great trade. Yeah, also, yeah, my same friend's got a lot of this as well, so good luck to him. He also has a lot of Tesla as well, so he's buying all the crazy stuff. So I did tell him he's a brave guy. But yeah, Tesla potentially coming up on a 4 hour 9. I mean, we had this basically drawn on for Tesla. If we broke above here, then just broke above this 7 candle, this high here, then we were just looking at onwards and upwards. Then we broke above all-time highs. So look at that for Tesla. Even in a what is a predominantly down market today, Tesla is flying. Tilray, the cannabis stocks getting any love? No, not at the moment. Maybe this will have a pop though. We know lots of other things have. Maybe this is coiling up, waiting for a bit of that Robin Hood love, a bit of those Robin Hood buys. 4 hour, nothing. 12 hour, yeah, potentially look for a buy entry just because things just seem to be popping, and this hasn't really popped too much. It's trading a bit of a range. So I mean, to be honest, this is the level really, basically above like 11. Above this level, you just want to get long this, and I mean, realistically speaking, the get short level is practically where we are now. So we're either going to bounce off this, or we're gonna get a lot more selling. Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens. But I'll be interested in this for a buy above there anyway, and then a fake out above the 200 day. Beyond Meat, is it? What's it doing? Yeah, had his breakout, doing pretty well for itself. Are we got anything on the 4 hour here we need to have a little look at? Yeah, not much really. I mean, we could probably draw another horizontal now above this, above here. So we're kind of looking at getting supported at this level, which we obviously did. We bounced off this level. So yeah, onwards and upwards from here. If we break below here though, I mean, yeah, I think we'd basically take out the low end of this and then make a move down. But at the moment it's looking strong. It's looking strong until it doesn't. Carnival Cruisers, yeah, not a lot we can read. We had a 4-hour 9, but it was it didn't really. It still traded above it there. Daily, did we have anything on the daily? Nothing that we could really read on the daily. And then 12-hour, nothing really on the 12-hour. So it's had a pop. It's come down a bit. It's at a horizontal. Well, it's at, yeah. It's trying to regain this sort of horizontal level we've got going on here. It's trying to regain this level. If it does regain that level, then yeah, maybe it can keep popping. If it can't, if it rejects this level, then there isn't a lot really price action wise underneath other than here, which is quite a bit lower. So yeah, this is in the balance at the moment. Carnival Corp or Carnival Cruise, whatever they are, they're in the balance at the moment. Looking to potentially enter this trading range again after a fake out above. So we'll have a look at one more. In fact, we'll have a look at CHWY. Yeah, CHWY's looking good. We've got this sell line. We've still not taken it out. Bounced off it. Doing well. Must have had a daily 9. Yeah, daily 9 as well. So yeah, CHWY's looking good until it doesn't. I mean, it's basically a buy again above this level. Move this down a little bit. It's a buy again above here. Just been doing a bit of consolidating, which is fine after a nice move up all year basically. Look. Yeah, nice move up from, yeah, basically yeah, just even from here. One more, let's look at Uber. Uber looking a little bit weaker today than some of the others. We had this sell line, but it's off this 9, which is quite far behind, so I wouldn't really be looking too much. But it is an interesting horizontal level, not much on there. And do we have anything on the 4-hour? Is this a 9 candle here? It was not, but it was a reversal candle. So taking out the low of that, I mean, this is as clear as day reversal candle. So we sort of consolidated at that low and then we dropped. So yeah, nothing TD wise, but candlestick analysis wise, you could have nailed this one. But yeah, so yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Oh wait, let's have a look at one more. Yeah, Voyager Digital. Why did I have this on my chart? I was looking at options at this yesterday. Just because I wanna sell it, but no, nothing really, nothing doing TD wise, nothing doing TD wise. But hey, we'll see what happens. But anyway, so right, there we go, guys. So thanks for listening. Remember, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I will speak to you guys soon.